My name is Benjamin Olawale, and I will not use Oshoffa because I am talking for myself, and I'm not talking on behalf of the pastor. Neither am I talking on behalf of the Oshoffa family. But nítorí pé wọ́n ní tí irọ́ tó bá lọ ní ogún ọdún, ọjọ́ kan ni òtítọ́ ó máa bá. I actually watched what these guys did last week. Tabadẹ́rùn pé kó má bàjẹ́, kó má bàjẹ́, kó má bàjẹ́ pé a ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ títí irọ́ ó máa fi di òtítọ́. If we talk, we will die. If you don't talk, we will die. You know, we are dealing with people that, let's me use the word demonic. You are dealing with mafias. When I call them mafias, I know what I'm talking about. Though I actually been pressurized left, right, center, like Benji, I don't see anything. I'm like, well, because I'm going to be on more. In few years, because they mentioned my name, and I will try my best not to be rude, and I will try my best to say one or two things. I will not say much today, but mo yima sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ lẹ́ni, but mi ò ní sọ púpọ̀. Kò dìgbà tí èèyàn bá gbé fáìlì kiri bí Sàámú Alájọ or anything, no. You see, the whole crisis started from when Papa Oshoffa himself was alive, the pastor founder. The pastor founder. Listen, they can come and say anything to the world. They can actually say anything. They can say anything. You know, talk is cheap. Only song or to one lato kon song ne pe ko ba le dun sí etí. Ǹjẹ́ ní tòótọ́ ni wọ́n ní ìfẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ìjọ mímọ́? Wọn ò ní ìfẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ìjọ mímọ́. Ǹjẹ́ ní tòótọ́ wọ́n ní good plans kan fún àwọn ọmọ ìjọ mímọ́? They don't have nothing, no plans for Celestial Church of Christ members worldwide. You are dealing with cabals. You are dealing with mafias. You know, this whole thing started while Papa was alive. The first thing they did then was during the registration of the church. Only tí ọmọdé ò bá gbọ́n tán àgbà àrọ́bá ẹ má bínú. Like I said, bó sòótọ́ wá kú, bó sòótọ́ wá kú. But nǹkan tó dùn mí ni pé Baba Owoduni is dead today. Kò sí èèyàn tó lè takò wọ́n mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n believe wípé àwa kan ò gbọ́ àrọ́bá, àwa kan ò dẹ̀ gbọ́ ìtàn. Bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wà nínú oyún àbí ó tẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé wọn ò tí ì bí wa nígbà náà. You know, they registered the church without including the name of the pastor founder or the number one. It was Baba Owoduni God used nígbà yẹn tó fi lọ tú àṣírí yẹn fún Papa. Wọ́n á lọ ṣe to whom it may concern. You can share this. I am Benjamin. I'm not scared of anybody. Wallahi, I am not scared of anybody. You know, it was Baba Owoduni that revealed that to Papa then. Bí a ṣe gbọ́. Wọ́n á lọ ṣe to whom it may concern. Automatically, Papa kọ́ ló ní ìjọ mímọ́ nígbà tó lọ register. Wọ́n fi orúkọ ara wọn sí. These people, they are so evil, they are so desperate, and the only thing they care about is to just control the resources of the church. After Papa died in 1985, one ò tí sin Papa tí àwọn people, even if you remember, Papa said kí wọ́n dúró kí ẹ̀mí kó yan èèyàn tí ó máa jẹ́ pastor. One ò tí sin Papa tí àwọn people yìí tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí scheme láàrin ra wọn. Wọ́n wá ṣe what we call it. Wọ́n come up with stories of cowries. Owó ẹyọ. Ní pé ẹnìkan lọ sí ibìkan bí Àjẹbódè àbí ọ̀hún kan. Ó wá rí owó ẹyọ pé Papa fún lówó ẹyọ and something. Yeah? I'm going to try and speak both of them together. I'm sorry. You know, wọ́n á sọ pé owó ẹyọ ẹgbẹ́ ni wọ́n á yan Baba Bada. What I'm trying to say is, this problem started even when Papa was still alive, during the registration of the church, and after Papa's death. They did not wait for the Holy Spirit. They are only concerned about the resources of the church. They are only concerned about how they can control anybody. I will use the word control freak. Before Papa died, they showed themselves, and after Papa died, before Papa was buried, they started with a coup. And they came up with a story about a man in the bush, about cowries, about like so and so, and they installed Baba Bada. They already have everything planned. Oh Allah, ti. Baba Bada ku. Baba Joseph was there too. Then after Baba Joseph, the church was in disarray. This same set of people, they started controlling the church, and that was when Baba Bada was there, that was the foundation of the division of Celestial Church of Christ. Nígbàtí Baba Bada kú, Baba Jesse was controlling the Nigerian diocese. And most of the shepherds said they would not follow these people because of the way they are being treated. These are the set of people that have like 30-something years to actually come up with structures, to come up with proper structures for this church. And they refused. Like I said, I'm not going to go deeper today, but I will still scatter this table. I'm going to talk today. So, Baba Jesse, and he was controlling the Nigerian diocese, and the trustee, they were controlling maybe a few parishes. By the time they installed this present pastor, they had only 12 parishes. Then nínú ọlá ńlá Ọlọ́run wá wọ́n pé okay, everybody wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí padà gradually. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ lé ní òní pọ̀ because ọjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ń bọ̀ again, but I'll keep you guys posted. Church wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí padà sí under K2. The figures wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọ̀n wọn ní ojú. And guess what? Kama Paro, for the first 13 years of this present pastor's reign, there was so much corruption. There was no accountability. I have pictures. I have text messages. I have proofs. Thank me, Mulik. Visit at any time. I want to surround pastor nígbà yẹn. hold on. Àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ pastor nígbà yẹn, all they care about is to just get whatever they need to get. The trustees are the one controlling the resources and everything without having nothing to show for it. Then something happened, probably in 2015. That was when the judgment of the Ilaro. Then after the judgment of Ilaro, a brother of mine declared himself. I am not trying to mince words. A brother of mine declared himself. BenjaminOshoffa was the one that actually stood. I'm like, no, you cannot. I'm this present PA. We fought and we became closer to Baba. Baba Samu Alajo ile, the money misroad, Jagaban. Samu Alajo to man before Ikiri. I became closer to him, and I actually thought he meant well for the church. Like, he meant well for the church. I gave him the name Jagaban, Ariwo, left, right, center. Facebook, like, church, these are the things we want. Then, once Baba Jorotom Jade, Len Toti Baba Jorotom Jade, I didn't know that the initial plan is just to shut the doors on all the people that they feel like it's going to be a threat to them. Okay. Baba Jorotom was actually out of the picture. May God forgive me, because I was part of them, abusing the man. But I didn't know the initial plan. I noticed, like, these are the people who don't decide funjo. They would have decided whatever they want to decide before they bring it to go and meet the poor man. What did be 2 years ago? Moabe Senripe, Babanla fraud in Shelle. This Baba Samu Alajo yi to man gbe portfolio kiri yi. O man gba stamp pastor. O man gba dani. And I noticed that even when pastor wants to travel, they oman funi blank check. Blank checks, signed blank checks. I'm like, this is fraud. You cannot trust anybody to the extent of, like, you want to give them blank checks. You cannot trust anybody that you, because Baba ain't like in your church, man, trust our your church. And what I worry, ta bariru eta o ba sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ àlè làwa, ta bariru eta o ba sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ àlè ni wa. We are fighting for Celestial Church of Christ. But they will make it seem like they are the one controlling. No, we are the one stopping them from the fraud. I can survive without Cele. I can. I'm only sharing lower. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi náà níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ní farm ẹ̀. But kọ́yé máa parọ́ fún àwọn èèyàn. Samu Alajo máa ń gbé fáìlì kiri. A máa sọ fún àwọn èèyàn. I'm a socky, there is accountability. Accountability. I told Samuel Alajo, I said, I got me call beautiful. Nígbà tí èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé òun ló ń print checks, òun ló ń print receipts. Ìwọ ló ń gbà láti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìwọ dẹ̀ tún ní òun auditors wá sínú ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìwọ ló ń sanwó auditor yẹn ó wà nínú office ẹ, ìwọ ló ń sanwó ẹ every month. The auditor is there, ìwọ ló ń sanwó ẹ every month. Between you and I, is there going to be a proper accountability? I know more than enough. I know a lot of things. I am a shepherd. And what we are doing is to fight for the shepherds, because àwọn olùṣọ́ ni wọ́n ń jìyà, àwọn olùṣọ́ ni wọ́n ń ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ yìí. Kí ẹnìkankan má pè mí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, do not distract me. Àwọn olùṣọ́ ni wọ́n ń ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ yìí. You print the receipt, even the pastor does not know how much they have in their account. Ẹ kàn máa mú àbàbá so and so, ẹ mú check wá, ẹ máa sign. And this guy is so powerful. Tẹ́ bá listen sí, though bọ̀bọ́ yẹn rò bí òun fi ṣèkà ní o. Ẹni tó record mi ní last year. Èmi kọ́ ni ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀. Àwọn nǹkan tí a ti ń gbọ́ for a very long time. Yeah? Ìtorí àwọn nǹkan tí a ti ń gbọ́ láti ta. À ń pẹ́ àwọn fẹ́ on city pastor. Wọ́n fẹ́ incite àwọn èèyàn against the pastor. So they will say pé bàbá yẹn ò fit to rule. Àwọn nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ nìyẹn níwájú Ọlọ́run àti ènìyàn. Bàbá yẹn náà confirm pé òun gbọ́. Òun gan ti gbọ́ ní àná before. Wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pariwo kiri pé ó sọ̀rọ̀ pàtàkì pé ó ti fẹ́ máa dé nǹkan tó yẹ pé ó máa lọ bá bàbá yẹn padà. I apologized. You know, mi ò lè jókòó síbi nǹkan kó máa fi owó àbú mi ṣàbú mi lálejò. No. If I want to wed, tí mo fẹ́ ṣe wedding, tí Sẹ̀lẹ̀ fún mi ní owó, it is my right. Tí bàbá mi bá wà láyé ó máa fún mi lówó, mo gbà á rí. Bàtí mo fẹ́ sin ìyá mi, mo gbà á rí. You understand? And kí mo tún ṣe náà, kankan tí mo tún ṣe tó fún mi ní owó rí. I want Sẹ̀lẹ̀ to list all the money from láti 1985 tí gbà tá a wà ìwú tó ti ná fún family Oshoffa. For the first 15 years, kò sí ọmọ Oshoffa kankan tó dá sọ̀rọ̀ Sẹ̀lẹ̀. If we are actually desperate. No. If any one of you become the president or a pastor tomorrow, àwọn tó bá wà ní àgbègbè ẹ, àwọn tó jẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló máa kọ́kọ́ fà mọ́ra. You know, like àwọn tó wà ní ẹgbẹ́ ló máa fà mọ́ra. Ṣèbó wà nínú ìtàn pé after Papa died, Sẹ̀lẹ̀ said they could not pay their school fees, the children's school fees, under wọn in the public school. So if you see any Oshoffa today driving any big cars, it's not from Sẹ̀lẹ̀ money. Ajiya, ìyà gidi, bí àwọn ọmọ olùṣọ́ àgùntàn ṣe ń jìyà nísìnyí láyé jìyà. I know what I'm talking about. You know, call list owó tọ́lọ̀ ti ná, call list láti òkè, call list kọ́ dẹ̀ sówó tó àti ná. Ṣebí out of this thing, tá à ń sọ pé there is no proper accountability lọ́fíìlọ́dà printing press lẹ̀ ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn pé ibo ni printing press yẹn wà dé ní. They spend millions. This grandpa himself, òun ló spearhead ẹ̀, ló spearhead ẹ̀. Ẹ bèrè pé kí ni wọ́n fi owó yẹn ṣe? Where is the printing press today? I am not supposed to say all this, but ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ ó pọ̀. But nǹkan tí mo rí wípé bí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kwara tí wọ́n ní ó tó gẹ́, nírú ààrẹ náà fi sọ pé ó tó gẹ́. You cannot manipulate the system, take advantage of the poor man. They even try and say, okay, let's go and bring somebody so you can be the PA so you can kill him. Abi? It will not work. They pay clinic on PA so that his family can be here because what is suing. If you said everything I said in that raw audio, then kí ni nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń ṣe nísìnyí, kí ni nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń try láti ṣe? This guy has blackmailed ìyẹn Samuel Alájọ ni ó ti blackmail bàbá Titania. Pastor ló náwó, pastor ló ń ṣe kíní kan, pastor ló ń ṣe everything, and then some 2 million fún bàbá yẹn. How much is $2 million? $4,000. Head of USA Diocese, someone that came on board before. Sharing the problem truly is the Constitution. The Constitution needs to be reviewed, and the man did not do bí àwọn pastors tó kù tí ń ṣe kò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Boyede ló ní FMC ori salary. And the salary started from, I think, around like 400,000 or something. Then gradually, one increase it. And for almost like 7 years or thereabout, the man stopped collecting salary. Ó dẹ̀ bá Samuel Alajo pé Samuel Alajo jọ tó lọ mo fẹ́ invest owó mi o. Mo fẹ́ kọ́ church tó dá. So that mi ò ní owó yẹn ni man yẹn pariwo breach of trust. Tó ní òun yẹ sanwó kan fún bàbá yẹn. Forgetting the fact that he is also a signatory to the account. He is also a signatory to the account. Church tó fẹ́ kọ́ yẹn ó wọ́n àtẹ̀gbọ́n mi yẹn PA ló jẹ́ signatory sínú account yẹn. Sherry ọlọ́mọ yẹ kí tá bá fẹ́ fàyàn mọ́ra ń gbà mí ká máa ṣọ́ra láti fa ènìyàn mọ́ra. Kò sí nǹkan míì tẹ́tí fẹ́ sọ yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tẹ́tí sọ lánàá àbí jẹta tẹ́tí sọ pé ó ṣe kinní kan. It is part of the initial plan. It is part of the initial plan to destroy the innocent man's name. Toba ní àwọn kan ló ń control ṣẹlẹ̀. Ta ló fẹ́ control ṣẹlẹ̀? Are you saying that the man is not fit to rule the church, or you think he's just like he maybe is stupid or he doesn't know what to do? Like okay, wọ́n kàn máa àwọn kan ló ń control. No, he's a pure man of God and he likes peace. Nígbà tí èèyàn bá wá tẹ́ ń pò òun ló mú stamp dání tó ń mú blank check dání, blank check dot sign. Ṣé kò ní kọ̀ọ̀kan tó bá wọn ni? Máa kọ̀ọ̀kan tó bá wọn náà. I'm not saying pé jówó bí ò ló jówó. Ó lè fowó ṣe investment now. But tó gbé owó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó gbé lọ sí personal company yẹn, is that not fraud? It is fraud. A lot of things are going on that a lot of people do not know. If you see someone like me getting involved, I'm just getting involved. It's not because I am Benjamin Oshoffa. No, I'm getting involved because I'm a shepherd. And I cannot be there and watch people turning this church to their own personal business. If you go and meet them Nigerian diocese people and say, what is the reason or what are the reasons why they are not they did not wait, that they didn't come out when Adebowale was alive until when he died. The grandpa actually owed everybody an apology. Apologize in gbogbo sele pápápápá. Ipa tán ti kó nínú gbogbo divisions yìí àwọn ló wà ńbẹ̀. Wọ́n láti apologize fún gbogbo sele pé okay number 1 kó debunk irọ́ tó pa fún wa nígbà yẹn pa àwọn rí owó ẹyọ níbì kan. Pé kẹ́nìkan ló jẹ́ pastor. Wọ́n ní láti kọ́kọ́ apologize fún gbogbo sele lápapọ̀. I don't really care whatever you want to do. You know my house. A lot of things are going on that I've seen so far. And even this Samuel Alajo, I have conversations between himself and me. To suppose not acknowledging pé for 13 years or thereabout, and Baba Iti mismanaged the church. Àwọn lawyers were run Tolomba. Kilo fa tó fa ìjà wa mo ní okay, you cannot be the one. Tí ẹ bá gbé anything wá síwájú bàbá yẹn. Tí ó bá ti gbà wájú guy yìí kọjá. Kíni ò ní ṣe ń ṣe. Tí bàbá bá ṣe transfer kan tí ò bá ti gba wájú ẹ̀ kọjá kò ní ṣe ṣe. Tó bá fẹ́ ṣe any development, look at this example. I gave them an idea. Bí mo wà ní ilé mi ṣe I have solar, I have inverter. Mo ní báwo lẹ fẹ́ máa mo kàn fún yín example ni mo ní báwo lẹ fẹ́ máa ẹ ṣe máa ná àdúró owó lórí diesel. Why don't you just do like solar panel and everything so that owó tẹ́ ná lórí diesel, you know, owó tẹ́ ná lórí diesel ó pọ̀. Wọ́n nígbà kí irú ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n yìí continue láti máa rọ epo yẹn. Wọ́n knock down idea ọ̀rọ̀ kìíní yẹn. This is a man tó jẹ́ wípé nígbà tó máa ṣe contract ilé Oshoffa tó máa ṣe contract ilé pastor yìí náà ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló pè fún. He is corrupt. I am saying it is very, very corrupt. He is very, very corrupt. This is what I want you guys to help me ask him. Let him allow an independent body to audit the church account. It is not by bringing folders, be Samuel Alajo. I have proofs, you see it here. No. That is just, I don't want to, okay. It's not about bringing folders up and down and say, okay, I have proofs here. It can be doctored. You can actually have proper auditing firm, maybe on KPMG or something like that. You understand? Con investigate, con audit account sele. Emi ò ní láti máa throw tantrums. Mi ò ní láti búyàn, mi ò bú anybody. Tabanda ke o ṣe ń pé àmọ́ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe. But for the fact that this church was founded by my father, Bilewou Oshoffa, you cannot take it away. The church money does not belong to anybody. It belongs to the people. Then if you can't have your way, tí o bá ti wá ní way, tí o bá ti ní way, o máa blackmail bàbá yẹn. A máa blackmail bàbá yẹn. Could you believe like for more than 6 months or 7 months they stopped? They didn't even pay the man his salary. They didn't even pay anybody their salaries. Because you are upset with him. A lot of things has gone, you know, I don't even know. Yeah, he acts like that. Yeah? He acts like that. But what I'm saying is for this church to move forward, NFA professionals, I want to pass on you, they are professionals. Former Accountant General of the Federation. You sell insurance. Insurance is different from managing money. But let me tell you something. Nǹkan táwọn yòókù àti puppet àárín wọn yẹn puppet yẹn ìyẹn tó mi kíbi tó bá ti sí ló máa ń lọ. Ìyẹn puppet àárín wọn yẹn. Àṣírí tó wà láàárín àwọn méjì ni wípé nítorí ìgbà tí yẹn ní problem kan ó ya ní owó kò dẹ̀ gbowó yẹn padà. Even this grandpa yìí tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí tó fi put it under his shoes ni pé nígbà tí yẹn náà ní problem ní tó ní problem ilé ẹ̀ mortgage bí 8 million naira ó yá ní owó. Ta ni ṣíṣe ò bá gbé àbẹ́bà yẹn máa ń sọ ta ni ṣíṣe ò bá gbé. Of course we know a lot of things because we are keeping quiet does not mean pé me if you say any Oshoffa around is a blessing. I work for my money, my brother works for his money. Don't call me. Yeah? Everybody works for their money. But kí iṣẹ́ tí papa ṣe kó má bàjẹ́ òun nìkan tá à ń ṣe. Kí iṣẹ́ tí papa ṣe kó má bàjẹ́ òun nìkan tá à ń ṣe. Kẹ́ni kankan má pè mí o. Solomon Oshoffa, stop calling me. So the system is so corrupt that now that they are not having their way, one person pariwo ẹgbà wá o, ẹgbà wá o, ẹgbà wá o. Irọ́ ló bá dé lórí irọ́ ni. Nǹkan tó ń complain about the finance, we want to be the head of admin. Iṣẹ́ wo ni iṣẹ́ trustee from the first day? Iṣẹ́ wo ni iṣẹ́ trustee? Iṣẹ́ wo ni iṣẹ́ wọn? To oversee once in a while, maybe every 3 months. That does not make you the even go and look at the MPIC. The MPIC, the treasurer of the MPIC, go and look at it. Ohun in charge of this thing. And if you are saying you want a proper administration, this man is so corrupt to the extent like Mobiyina Oshoffa. Ní ìgbà tí wọ́n ní kó kọ́lẹ́tà ẹ̀ẹ́dà àwọn tó ń gbowó dání in the world yẹn. Ó wá fún wèrè kan ní Toyota Corolla. Ó fún yẹn ló máa interpret. Ó fún ní Toyota Corolla yẹn wá lọ hard head of admin sínú letter ẹni kó produce letter appointment pastor fún yẹn. Ó ṣe jáde ní meeting tá a ṣe last. Ó wá lọ kọ head of finance and head of admin. Head of finance and head of admin yẹn kí ló fà á tí o fi come up with that structure tó yẹ pé if anything fraud nìyẹn o nǹkan tí pásítọ̀ fún lọ́lọ́ yìí sínú ìwé kí ló fà á tí kò fi come up with that structure láti jọjọ́ ẹ̀. I don't know why my brother is disturbing me. Everybody has been calling me not to talk me. They ti sọ̀rọ̀ ó pọ̀ gan bí nǹkan ti sọ̀rọ̀ màá kàn sọ tẹ́ẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀. He's disturbing me. But anyways, ignore him. Sherry, ọkọ wa máa parọ́ pé àwọn kan ló ń control bàbá yẹn, àwọn kan ló ń control no, àwọn kan ló ń dí wọn lọ́wọ́ láti máa fi church wa máa ṣe business. Àwọn kan ló ń dí wọn lọ́wọ́ nítorí pé wọ́n ní àwọn listen, the bá rí nǹkan tó wá ń gbé tó wá ń tì mí nípa àwọn olùṣọ́ kan wá sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn di ọ̀dẹ̀. Tẹ́ńkọ́ máa gbọ̀n tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn kiri àdúgbò ọmọ máa kúnlẹ̀ fìgbà tó ti rí pé àwọn ọmọ ló wà ní power. Olùṣọ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ jáde. gbogbo yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ jáde. They are church members. Ọmọ ìjọ ni wọ́n, ọmọ ìjọ wa ni gbogbo wọn. Mo ekele to ọmọ mi ni gbogbo wọn. They are all my spiritual son. They are all my spiritual. If things does not go through their way, wọ́n máa make sure pé wọ́n bàjẹ́. Wọ́n máa make sure pé wọ́n bàjẹ́ tí kò bá lọ ní ọ̀nà tí wọ́n fẹ́. Àṣírí wà o, kò tẹ̀sí nǹkan tẹ̀lé fún rèmi ṣe. Tàbá ń dákẹ́, Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ yọ yín pé ẹni tó wà ń bẹ̀ is my brother. Nítorí ẹni tó wà ń bẹ̀ ń sìn is my brother, that is why you have not even seen anything yet. If you think if you remove him, you think you have peace, you can't have peace. That is where the whole thing will now start. That is actually when the whole thing will start. But what I want to say, like, we are actually fighting against mafia. Mafia that took, those mafias that took advantage of the system, that they are trying to manipulate the system. Now they want to use the courts. They will now go and revisit Ilaro because they are not finding their way. They are not finding their way, or they don't have their ways. Solomon is calling me and it's disturbing me. It's actually disturbing me, but I will continue. You are disturbing me, Solomon Oshoffa. And don't let me be rude. I'm very, very upset right now, but I'm not upset. Please. You know, they have the opportunity to actually go online. They mentioned my name. They talked about the recording. Yes, all accounts should be audited by independent firm, not their paddy from Jungle. Àwa mọ̀ nǹkan táwa mọ̀. Èmi mọ̀ nǹkan tí èmi mọ̀. Èmi mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo mọ̀. Èmi mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo mọ̀. Yeah, mo mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo mọ̀. Nígbà tí mo gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ, tó ń record mi, tó gbé já wọn ní mi rọ́ mo ń pa. Okay, kàtẹ́ gbọ́n pé mo parọ́, kàtẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀. Kò kì í ṣe 100%. Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí? It is not only in Aso Rock. It happens everywhere. Tí wọn ò bá go through their way, kankan ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Like 2 years ago, gbà tí mo rí pé gbà tó fẹ́ yọ ìgbìmọ̀ tó fẹ́ yọ, tó fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe, ọba yìí ló ń ṣe everything. Indirectly, you are the proxy pastor. Mo ní you are the proxy pastor. Mo dẹ̀ ní pé okay, mo dẹ̀ ẹni tó fún ní Corolla ìyẹn ó record mi, wọ́n á lọ fún ẹnìkan lọ́tí ní record mi o, ó wá lọ fún wọ́n bẹ̀ sí throw tantrums. It does not like anybody that tó bá wà smart. Àwọn èèyàn tó lè tètè wọ́n máa ṣe yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Nǹkan tẹ́mi sọ ni pé ẹ jẹ́ kí independent body kó wá audit account ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó wá audit account ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ before anything can be done. Independent body co-audited láti 5 years ago. It is not by Billy Singbewu, Billy. Key independent body, bí àwọn KPMG, àwọn ìrà kan wá audited. Èmi á sọ fún ẹ pé fraud ni wípé ìwọ ló ń gba ìwọ gan ni BVN ó wà nínú account ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìwọ ló ń gba alert account ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìwọ ló ń print receipt account ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìwọ ló ní auditors tó wà lórí payroll l'account ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìwọ ló ń ṣe everything. You are a fraudster. Anyways, mi ò ti sọ̀rọ̀ lénìí. Kó má kódà pé mi ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni mo kàn fi sọ díẹ̀. When I'm ready to continue, I'll let you guys know. But I don't like the fact that they are painting us as if we are bad people. You know, they are painting us as if we are desperate. I can survive without the church. I am not richer than the church. He once said that he's richer than the church. I am not richer than the church. But I can eat 3 square meals. Mo de dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Mo níṣẹ́ mi ní ọwọ́ mi. Tabari anybody to what desperate, ni akware. Let everybody ask for independent auditing. Call audit account here. We have to be quiet, but because as one fẹ́ kó bàjẹ́, anyone fẹ́ kó bàjẹ́, anyone fẹ́ kó bàjẹ́, or rather magbiyan nikun. These things will be going on and you'll be feeling sad. But they will just tell you whatever they want to do. They will just tell you whatever you want to hear. I will not be there if I see that they are doing rubber stamping. I will not be there. I will not be happy. You don't expect me to see you be going with blank checks and be happy. No. If you want to do your party with the pastor, you will send everybody out. Even by the time they sign some document, they will send the PA out. And you expect things like that to continue to go. So they see us as threats. That is where the problem is coming from. Because they are the ones our landi woni owo. Our fẹ́ kí ìjọ tòrò ni. Ìwé mi fẹ́ kí ìjọ kó tòrò, kí ìjọ kó ní ìtọ́síwájú. Kọ́ yé parọ́. Kí wọ́n yé parọ́. Bàbá yẹn ó wá ní apology gbogbo sẹ̀lẹ̀ worldwide. Wọ́n ó wá ní apology. Kọ́kọ́ sọ pé lórí owó ẹyọ o. Ní orí owó ẹyọ o. Àwọn ni last man standing. Kan but àwọn bàbá yẹn ò tún wá mọ̀ pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni yìí náà ó ti manipulate gbogbo wọn. When you see a lot of things, you know akomadede máa run gbà mí because like the kind of people you are dealing with. Anybody that feels like it's useful to him, he will buy them cars, so and so, to shut them up. When I was, he was using me at a point, but I didn't know he was using me. When I was building my house, he wrote me a check of 250,000. I didn't know then. I did not know, and I didn't beg for the money. I did not know. But you cannot, the pastor's seat cannot be under the trustees. Today is an Oshoffa, anybody can be the pastor tomorrow. This fight that we are fighting is not for Oshoffa. This fight we are fighting is for the whole church. What they want is just for the pastor to be a figurehead. A figurehead. They want to carry everything. They want to strip him of all the powers, so the pastor will be a figurehead. That the pastor should be a figurehead, so they can carry out the day-to-day activities. They want to do the transfers themselves. They want to do everything. Everything. Anyways, like I said, I will come back. I will notify you guys. If they want to come and arrest me, they should come and arrest me in my house. I don't really care. I am BenjaminOshoffa. I'll talk to you guys later.